Welcome to Between Batches, where life happens between batches.
We're two friends figuring out life in what we lovingly call our Queenager era.
I'm Ashley.
And I'm Danielle.
So while something's coming together in the kitchen,
we're talking about everything else.
So let's get to what we're batching today.
And what are we batching today?
We are making fruit pizza or dessert pizza. Kind of depends on how you refer to it. Yes.
I'm excited for this.
Yes. So,
and why are we making fruit pizza?
Well, we are talking about kind of dressing ourselves for this season of life. So we're going to dress the cookies.
Perfect. Because dressing yourself these days can be really tricky.
It can be. Yes.
Yeah.
So we pre-baked sugar cookies. We used my mom's sugar cookie recipe.
Yes.
And
can I show the big
Danielle,
one?
yeah, this is one that we already kind of put
Isn't
together.
It so pretty.
And we are just
I'm gonna eat the big one.
Frosting, if you will, with this is just a combination of cream cheese and a little bit of sugar.
Okay, and I'm gonna take one that Ashley already frosted for me.
So then we have a variety of fruit, and obviously this can be whatever you want to make it. We have strawberries, blueberries, cuties, and kiwi because they're just a fun combination of colors.
But you can really use whatever you want, right?
You can use anything.
And what sugar cookie recipe did you use?
So I used my mom's sugar cookie recipe, and I will post the recipe. Obviously, we'll get it for you guys, but it is a softer, chewier cookie.
It's like the Loft House cookies that you get at
yeah, but they taste
the
way better.
big box
These
stores.
are way better.
Yeah, but like that same texture feeling.
Yes, and it has sour cream.
I like that.
Yeah, or Greek yogurt. I always use Greek yogurt because that's what I typically have on hand.
They seem to have held their shape really well too. Like when
Yes, they do. This is my kid's favorite recipe. And I've had several people from work always want the recipe too. So.
And I added more frosting to mine because...
Perfect. Well, now it's ready to accept the fruit. It's moist.
It's moist.
So we're just going to dress our cookies.
Okay. I'm going to do some kiwi. I think pineapple would be good on this.
Yes, pineapple. And my mom remembered when I was talking to her about these, my mom remembered the cream cheese mixture having some pineapple juice in it.
Oh, that would be good.
So yeah, you can obviously
do whatever you want.
Do it however you want.
Make it your way. Have it your way.
Yours is
that's pretty.
Kind of prettier, but that's okay.
Well, I mean,
and these were really big blueberries from our store.
The blueberries are huge. I'm really just being greedy because I like lots of fruit.
That's okay.
Less pizza, more fruit. Okay. So here's mine. I have all the fruit on it. It looks more like a fruit tart than a cookie.
That's okay.
All right, are we gonna try these? Let's try them.
Cheers.
Cheers. They're not the most elegant things to eat. If you were watching this and not listening to this, it's quite funny. And if you are listening, you should go watch on YouTube because
my orange squirted when I took a bite into it.
They're really good.
That's really good.
Oh my gosh.
I love this cookie because it's not overly sweet. So when we use it for our Christmas cutout cookies because even when the kids add all the things, it's okay.
My mouth is full because I took a second bite because it's delicious. But,
awesome.
All right, grab yourself a fruit pizza or a cookie or a fruit tart and meet us at the table.
Meet us at the table. Welcome to the table.
Yes, and what is our table topic?
Our table topic for today is dressing for this season or era of life.
And we don't just mean summer, right?
Right. That's why I added the of life for this Queenager era of life. Because we all know that our bodies change and things don't always fit and look like they used to.
They don't. Gravity is a real thing.
Yes. All right. So as you've gotten older, how have you noticed your body change?
Okay, so first of all, we're always our own worst critics, right?
Oh, absolutely.
100%. So I'm going to say probably a lot of not super flattering things about my body. And for the sake of this episode,
don't let your daughters listen.
Or do if they're old enough so that they appreciate the body they currently have. So I will say things are not as tight as they used to be.
Yes.
There's some flabbing and sagging and
wiggling and jiggling.
I would say the cellulite is more prevalent than it used to be. I'm getting wrinkles, obviously. I mean, that happens.
It's because we smile and are so expressive.
That's right. Life has happened, right? This is all life. There's lines here and all the things. And things are just poochier in places.
Yeah. I will preface all of this with saying that, at least for me, I am in a place at this moment in time where I am really trying to appreciate my body for all that it has done for me, all that it has given me, all that it has and is going to continue to be and do. So I'm really trying hard not to be I am my own worst critic, but also my own best cheerleader, because it's very hard to focus on the things that are not my favorite, but I'm really, really trying to say, okay, yeah, that might look like that, but that's because I have 2 healthy kids and things along those lines.
Yes. So I would say, I think there's a difference between acknowledging that things are different, like, and being just awful to yourself. I think you have to somewhat acknowledge that things are different. I think it's important. Yeah. And here's the deal. They're different for everybody. And if anybody tells you that their body is exactly the same at 45, 55, 65 as it was at 19, 20, 25, they're lying. I'm sorry, they're lying. Yes. They may still feel good in their clothing. They may still be slender, but your body it just changes. It does. And there's just nothing that you can do about it. And sometimes I think we just have to acknowledge that. I will give you a really vulnerable example. My wedding ring. I have always had very small fingers, very thin fingers. And I wore my wedding ring up until about 5-6 years ago. And then it started just getting like tighter and tighter and tighter. And yeah, I had gained weight, but not to the point where like I shouldn't be able to get my wedding ring on. And I couldn't even wear my wedding ring anymore. And I kept wanting to do things to like fix my body so that my wedding ring would fit again. And finally, I love my son. There's a reason he's my twin. He is just very blunt. Yeah. My husband kept wanting to take it and get it resized, and I like refused, like to the point where I was wearing a fake ring because I didn't want to resize my ring. And my son finally looked at me and he said, "Mom, you are not fat. There is nothing wrong with you. Your shape of your fingers has changed. And even if you did lose 20 pounds, your wedding ring still wouldn't fit. Let Dad fix it." And I was like, oh, like,
dang it.
Oh, but you know what? He's right.
Yeah.
He's right. Because in the last 6 years, my weight has gone up and my weight has gone down and my wedding ring still fits to the new size, and it has fit through all of that. It hasn't become too big when I've lost weight. It hasn't gotten too small. So I think you have to acknowledge that as you age, your body changes.
Yeah, our bodies definitely change as we
They do.
grow older. And I think it's about having the right mental approach to it, or whatever that is. And so that's part of why we wanted to talk about this, is because we know that everybody's bodies change. You know that everybody's bodies change.
Yes.
I think people online sometimes try to pretend like it doesn't, which I'm kind of thankful that that is sort of starting to change.
Yes.
Yeah. How do you feel like the woman in the mirror, like the woman that we see in the mirror, whether it's a full body mirror or just our faces, how do you feel like, do they match the one in your head and the one that you see, or?
So I will say it's getting better. I will say there was a period of time where I did go through I don't even recognize her phase. Like legitimately would see pictures and it would take me a few minutes to figure out who I was in the picture. Here's the deal. Hormonal shifts are different for every woman, but for some people, and for me in particular, at a certain point in my Queenager journey, it got bad. Like just the roundness of my face. It wasn't even so much the weight. But just to the point where I was like, who is that person? And I've made a lot of changes, and maybe someday we'll talk about those over the last several months. And, you know, all the things we talk about, the vitamins, the supplements, the exercise, the whatever, and talking to your doctor if you need to, if it gets to that point, if you've done all the things that you can do without them. So I will say it's getting better. I am starting to recognize her again. I did text one of our other friends a couple weeks ago, well, maybe a month ago now, and I was like, I can see glimpses of like the person that I knew. Like, yes, I have gray hair and I'm older and I have wrinkles and whatever, but I can see her again. Like, she's back.
She's coming.
She's coming back. What about you?
I think at least what I see in the mirror is still the person that I have in my head. I have seen some pictures and I'm like, I don't like how that looks. Mm-hmm. And I will be very critical of myself right away. And then it'll take me a minute. Recently that happened with prom pictures. And then I looked back and I'm like, okay, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was in my brain.
You're right about that. It's so funny. A lot of times I will instantly dislike a picture, and I've had to learn to not delete them and put them away and don't look at them for like a week and then go back. And then for some reason they look fine, but it's like that instant moment. Mm-hmm. I also like that you and I are just far enough apart in age that you are kind of just beginning your Queenager journey, and I am coming to the end portion of at least the perimenopause part, hopefully within the next year or two at the most. So you kind of get both perspectives of what it's like going into it. And that is exactly how mine started. Mm-hmm. I think it's just good to surround yourself too with people that love you and know you and can speak some truth into you. And
And I really think I am very grateful that society as a whole is recognizing perimenopause as a thing, and it's not poo-pooed on or like, oh, you're silly. Yeah, you know, and it's not just silly little women.
Are you sure you don't just need an antidepressant?
Yeah, I am very grateful for that. I think that is something that women my age, your age, like you're seeing it now. And
we
I'm
are definitely
for
benefiting from our foremothers going through and like fighting the good fight, because I can't even imagine not having, I mean, I think perimenopause and menopausal care in the US specifically still has a long way to go, but I just think about how far it's come. I will say that I think that's one good thing that has come from social media, because I think without the pressure of social media and our ability to all see each other and hear each other and know that we're all going through it, I don't know that it would be getting the attention and push that it's getting. Yeah.
Do you find yourself, or have you found yourself like comparing yourself to others and others going through?
100%. Good and bad, right? I think there's good in it that you can compare yourself in like ooh, we have a similar story. Maybe, you know, we can have a similar outcome with something. But then I also think that there's bad in that, right? Comparison is the thief of joy. And so I think sometimes you compare yourself in well, why is she not having all the things that I'm having? You know, why am I getting the cortisol face or the cortisol belly or whatever, or the meno belly, whatever you call it? But she doesn't have that same problem.
Yeah. No, I think that's accurate.
Do you do that at all, or?
I think that I to some degree, yes. I think that for whatever reason, I have a fairly good realization that what people post on social media, what is on social media, and there's a couple of people that I follow that have shown like, this is my body and this is the picture that I would typically choose to show you. These are the 10 that I took prior to that this is the same belly in this picture, it's all in how I'm posed in the like way. Yeah. And so I do definitely recognize like the reality of that stuff.
Right. It's amazing what a good camera angle and lighting can do.
Yes.
Right.
And I don't know how many people do the editing, but I've even there's one girl, she was a D1 college volleyball player and struggled a lot when she left college with her eating and her body image and all of that. And she even showed how easy it is to edit photos and how often people do that. It's very easy to take a little bit off the waist and make it look really great. And so I think having that side of social media has also been eye-opening and helpful.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So how do you feel, what are your thoughts and feelings? Because I know there are a lot of women my age and older that are turning to plastic surgery. What are your thoughts on that?
I kind of have this is sort of my philosophy in a lot of different things, but if you are a adult who is consenting and that is what you want to spend your money on, you go for it. Is it for me? No. I don't know.
Do you think that's a no forever on everything, or do you think something would ever change your mind?
I honestly have no idea. Yeah. Right now I would say that is
that's
a
fair.
No forever. Just because, if we're going to get really real, this is how God made me. And yes, people will say and argue yeah, but he also created plastic surgeons or gave us that technology. That aside, this is the body that he gave me, and I want to make sure that I'm doing the things to nourish it and care for it in the best that I can. But I don't feel the need to change it for someone who is not who am I changing it for? Is it for me? No, it's for someone else. Probably. Maybe it's for me. But
I think it can be for you depending on what it is. If you are that unhappy when you're looking at something in the mirror
but here's my thing.
Fixable.
And I think that you know this about me. And I can't believe I'm going to say this on camera. I don't give a shit if you're happy. Happiness is a fleeting feeling.
Very
you need
true.
to find joy in who you are and in who God created you to be. And that is something that I feel very convicted about. And it isn't about how I look on the outside. I want to look good, don't get me wrong. And I want to make sure that my husband is attracted to me.
Right.
But I also need to be content in who God made me, because all of those things they cost money. And I think about where money could go instead.
Yeah.
And their time and pain. And I just feel like I went down a rabbit hole.
I think you did. I think she went down a rabbit hole of a whole plastic surgery topic that we probably need to do a whole nother
I don't know, but
episode for, because I think plastic surgery does have its place, right? There are
clearly
people have accidents, people get things happen.
A good friend of mine is a plastic surgeon.
Yeah.
And I definitely think that there's value for sure.
Well, and I think about
cancer,
too, cancer,
reconstruction,
babies that are born with cleft palates.
Yeah, absolutely.
I even think about people who have maybe not done a great job of taking care of their bodies, and then something convicts them and it changes them. And then they have all of this excess stuff. What do you do with it? That can cause its own problems. And so I think having that taken care of is a whole other, there's
I think that's a different aspect of plastic surgery than, when we're talking about
just
body
a
image.
job,
when we're talking about body image, I think most of us are thinking of the mommy makeover.
The mommy makeovers.
Yeah, the facelifts. I don't necessarily take injectables to be in the same realm. That being said,
anything that I don't need anesthesia for, to me, is not plastic surgery.
Yeah.
That's kind of my, if I don't need anesthesia and a recovery period,
right,
it's probably not surgery. And I am all for, I personally fall into the realm of esthetician type things and even injectables is, to me, just good maintenance. Are you maintaining to the best of your ability what God has given you? And so for me, and again, I think we can go down a whole rabbit hole with this of, are you being faithful with your finances, and is this negatively affecting your finances, or are these luxury items? I think they are absolutely luxury items.
Right.
and should not be done to the peril of your family's finances. But again, if you have the money and you're a consenting adult and I don't want to say if it makes you feel better, because that's a whole other topic that we could go down. But I don't think that there's anything necessarily inherently wrong with plastic surgery as a whole. I think it's just very much a personal decision.
Yes.
And I only have issue with the people that tell other people like, oh, you should get this or you should do that. No, yeah. I will decide what I think I want and I need. And that's between me and my doctor and God and my husband, and none of your dang business unless I ask your permission.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. That's why I said, I was like, I think if it's a choice. I have had several friends who have chosen, and I don't judge them for it. I think it's, you do you, boo. And whether I'm going to do it in my house or not, is a totally different topic.
And maybe plastic surgery, because I think both have friends that have had plastic surgery. I personally have not. I know you have not. But I do think it would be an interesting topic, maybe for another episode, because apparently it is more of a hot topic than we thought it was going to be for both of us, and we are going down all kinds of rabbit holes with that one.
Yes.
So going back to maintenance and taking care of yourself, how has your skincare routine or your body care routine changed from when you were younger to now?
So I have always used good skincare from the time that I can remember started washing my face. But when I was younger, it was basically that. And then there are nights out that, let's be honest, I didn't even wash my face when I stumbled in at 3 a.m.
Right.
As I have gotten, and any like face masks or anything like that I was doing were really just for fun.
Right.
Because my
100%.
skin didn't need them. Now I have a pretty, I don't want to call it strict routine, but definitely a routine, and it incorporates my like microdermabrasion at home, different masks and peels, and definitely there's a routine. And every night, very much so, I am taking off any makeup, putting on the lotions and potions before I crawl into bed. How about you?
You're a wizard, Harry.
Yes.
Lotions and potions reminded me. So definitely has changed. I will say, like you, my mom always instilled in me from a very young age good skincare. From estheticians or doctor's office or dermatologist's office, like always has been a big thing. Sunscreen, and she used to like tap my forehead and say, don't make faces, you'll get wrinkles. And we always tease her about that now, and just different things. And so when I was younger, I didn't listen so much, because when you're younger, you're invincible and you're never going to grow old and get wrinkles and be an old woman. And then as you get older, you're like, oh, maybe I should start actually paying attention. And so now I feel like my routine is pretty strict. I mean, something severely has to go wrong in the universe for me to not take my makeup off.
Same.
Before I go to bed. And then I am really good. Like, I wash my face morning and night. I do at-home microderm. I do in-office microderm. I do at-home face masks. I do in-office face masks. I do facials at home. I do in-office with my esthetician facials. I see a dermatologist twice a year, and nope, I guess I technically see her twice a year. I think I only have to see her once, but I just really... She does a full body check once a year. And so this is my little PSA. If you are not getting a full body check at our age, either one of our ages,
find a great dermatologist and do it.
Do it. Skin cancer is real and can have very bad consequences if left unchecked. But we do that. And then I always talk to her about my skin and what else I can be doing. I think she's probably sick of me a little bit, but God love her, she listens. And her skin always looks...
Of course
I'm like, I know you're gatekeeping.
I was going to say, they have access to all the things at a discount all day long.
All the lotions and potions. Yes. And an in-office esthetician. So that's really helpful. If I went to work every day with an esthetician, Katie bar the door, I'd be like glowing all the time. But I think it just becomes more important, and you realize that your skin is the one thing that you have that...
It's the biggest organ on your body, guys.
And you only get one set. And there is 0 plastic surgeons on the planet that can give you new skin.
Yeah.
And they can tuck it, pluck it, suck it, whatever, but they can't replace it. Sorry.
Yeah, and I think that using a good quality skincare,
Yep.
Again, like from the time I started washing my face, and still to this day, like retinol is a great friend, you guys.
Huge. And I should say, we are not estheticians. We are not experts. We are not doctors. We are not.
But I would say that we probably know more than the average person on the street.
Only because we've self-educated.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, absolutely. But that is one area that God gave me the skin. I'm going to take care of it. And I definitely think, as Daniel said, like the injectables are different. Again, like, I mean, we've probably said this on different podcasts before, but everything in moderation, like, some of that stuff can go too far. And I think I don't know if it's a pet peeve really, but one thing that I have seen trending today is these kids, I'm going to use the word kids, but younger and younger, using things like retinol and the aggressive face masks and things like that. I'm like, you don't have a collagen problem. You are 12. Like literally, like I have seen girls my niece's age, which is like 8 and 10, like using all of these things on their skin, and there's no reason for it.
Yeah.
Again, they're fun.
I think that's probably a little young, right? But I will say, I have heard from my dermatologist that she notices the women who start using those things in their 20s.
Oh yeah, 20s
so
is
not
totally
the
different.
second you turn 20, but in their 20s, start using the retinols at the lower levels and things like that, and the vitamin C serums and
I'm not talking about 20.
All of
I'm
that.
talking about like upper, like 5th grade.
Yeah, I think that's a little young.
Even in high school.
Buy the Target special, the Walmart special, the Amazon special. Get used to doing the routine. I think there's benefit in that, especially when they're younger. Like, get used to doing some kind of skincare.
No, definitely wash your face.
But you don't need the harsh stuff.
But they shouldn't be doing like a chemical peel and and a collagen, whatever.
100% agree.
That's what I'm saying.
We could have a whole other debate about that too. What is the right age to start?
Well,
I mean, we don't need to do it.
I don't think we need to. I think that's probably, we could find that online, but
I mean,
in the 20s.
I could ask my esthetician, which, by the way, if you don't have an esthetician that you adore, that makes you smile, that you love, that takes great care of you, your skin, your family, which, by the way, Bug, my daughter, she's just turned 18, but we have been taking her to the esthetician for facials now for the last couple of years, just to kind of get her into, like, get used to, like, this is good skincare. I might have created a little bit of a monster. I am not gonna lie. We have had to, like, reel it in where I'm like, listen, you have gorgeous collagen-filled, plump, beautiful skin that is still regenerative and lovely. You don't need to go as often as I do. But they are fun.
Which, that's the monster that I'm kind of talking about.
Yeah.
Like, she's only 18 and it is fun. It's fun to go. Guys, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying
and she just gets a basic
can
facial.
Create a monster and turn into something that it doesn't need to.
But they are fun. My whole point with that was find yourself a good esthetician.
And it feels great to have somebody like...
Oh, it's so relaxing.
Mm-hmm.
So relaxing.
It is wonderful.
All right, wrinkles. It's just wrinkles, cellulite, bat wings. What else we got? Thigh chafe. Let's talk about all of it.
I mean, they're all real and it happens. And if someone tells you they don't have thigh chafing, they're lying, because
100%.
My child, who is one of the most fit people
she's got
that I really know, and she has
legs.
like, well, she's muscular. Like, there's still thigh chafing, guys. We all experience it. You need the stick sometimes, or
I mean, even men have it.
Yeah.
Like, I think they find out about chafing in very different ways than women, and they're always surprised by it. But this was actually a topic at happy hour a couple weeks ago, that men find out about chafing, because it's a real thing. When body parts are touching like this, right, for long periods of time, and humidity and heat and all that, it's inevitable.
It's real.
And it's becoming this like multi-million-dollar industry.
It really is.
With all of like the thigh protective shorts that are for things now, which, by the way, I'm totally buying in on. Have you tried them?
No, I haven't.
They're fantastic.
Okay.
Do it. Go to Target, go to the Walmarts, go to the Costco's, go online to your favorite one that sends you 4,000 advertisements in your feed.
Inbox, yes.
Buy some. They're amazing.
Okay.
I think I will be wearing them all summer.
Okay. So speaking of all summer, what is your ideal summer outfit? And has that changed?
So I have actually never really been a huge shorts fan. I think I'm one of those people that even when I was like in my most fit and I weighed like 95 pounds soaking wet, I'm very short, by the way. I didn't have an eating disorder or anything. I'm just very short. And I was in my late teens. I still had thicker thighs. Like I just do.
Oh, the dancer.
Yeah, probably.
You have to be strong.
Yeah, probably. And just genetics, right? I've never loved shorts. I went through a big skirt phase. And now other than the thigh chafing, which the magic shorts are fixing for me, dresses. They're one piece. There's no belting. I don't have to think about what else do I need to put together. I just throw on some sandals. They're cool.
They breathe.
They do breathe. And you can get a little breeze up there once in a while.
Yeah.
How about you?
I used to always wear shorts, jean shorts, athletic shorts. And I still do. Like when I am at home, I live in athletic wear, athleisure.
Oh yeah,
pretty much all the time.
The most I dressed up is when we do these.
I do. I do love a great dress. And I think finding styles and colors that like fit my body and look good on me has been an adventure. But I really do like a good dress, and I'm with you on all the reasons. And I don't even find I haven't worn these fancy shorts. I'm gonna have to find them, I guess.
Yeah, I love them. I think they're great. Cellulite.
I mean, everyone
we all
has
have it.
Even babies have it, guys, but we just call it like their cute little dimples. It's real. There's a whole scientific thing that I learned all about it, which we're not going to go into for sake of time. But I mean, it's real. Men's skin and women's skin are different, and that's why you see it in women's skin and you don't in men's.
Because we have an extra layer of fat, correct?
Well, and it has to do with the way that our fascia and our tissue, like ours crisscrosses more and is like woven together, and theirs is more straight up and down. And so when the fat and stuff dimples out in our skin, you just see it more than you do in them.
Well, there you go. Are there things that you have noticed on your own body make it more or less prevalent?
No, it's pretty much just always there. What about you?
Mine is always there, but I will tell you there is definitely some truth to hydration. I can tell when I'm dehydrated. It definitely seems to like look worse, appear worse. I get that it never goes away. It's always there. But it definitely appears to be worse. The only thing I haven't tried that I've been curious about, have you seen those fascia blasters that are supposed to make it better?
It's actually pretty fabulous. I have one.
Oh, really?
I just don't use it. You have to, there's a whole protocol. That would be a whole nother like topic for another day. Okay. There's a whole protocol that you have to do with it. And I just have never found the time consistently to do it consistently. Yeah.
Well, and I think with everything that we've talked about, with skincare, with facials, with retinols, with fascia blasting, whatever, that's what it is with all of them. It's like, what can you reasonably incorporate into your routine that you will do consistently? Because without consistency, none of it works.
No.
You can't use retinol once a month and have fabulous skin. Like, that's just not.
I think that's the lesson for today, you guys. Consistency.
Consistency is key. All right.
Yes. Okay, Danny. So shifting onto our next segment, what are you currently craving?
Oh, well, speaking of hydration, which I was talking about when it has to do with your cellulite, I am currently in love with these. So this is Sports Research brand, which is like
we love this brand.
one of my favorite brands. Love it. But it is their Hydrate Electrolytes. This is the variety pack. I love it because you get all the flavors and they just come in these little packets. There's one for a glass of water or a bottle of water. Easy to throw in your bag, your purse, your car, whatever. But what's great about these is they have trace minerals in them, which are so essential for your body. And most electrolyte drinks don't have trace minerals. They also have potassium in them. They use coconut water. They are sugar-free and aspartame-free, which is a big deal because it immediately gives me a headache. And if you read the ingredients, they're just super clean.
Well, because a lot of the hydration stick packs do have a lot of extra either sugar or junk, or they taste terrible.
Yes.
So we love this sports research brand. Danielle and I both have several of their supplements, and their creatine is probably what I would have brought up for my currently craving, but I left it at home today. This one is their magnesium glycinate, and this I take before bed, and it is amazing for sleep, you guys. Like, it helps so much. Magnesium is one of those minerals that so many Americans are lacking magnesium in our diets and just in general. And it is the calming mineral, I will call it. Like, magnesium is really what helps with stress reduction. Well, the effects of stress on our bodies.
I take a different one.
Okay.
Same brand, the Sports Research, but they have a magnesium L-threonate.
Okay.
That I take before bed. But same reason, for sleep. And I will tell you, it is a game changer.
Yeah.
I can literally like feel a little bit after I take it. I'm like, okay.
And I will often, I feel like we talked about this once, but like my nighttime routine, I'll be reading and I'll start to like, okay, it's time to put the book away because I am getting sleepy. But
So we will link both of these on our Pinterest page so you guys can go and find them. But they are fabulous, and we are not doctors, but these work for us, and we love them, and we want to share them with you.
And we're not sponsored by them, but if they wanted to sponsor us, we would take it.
No,
because I think between the two of us, we use almost every product in there.
We use a lot of them. We do.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, so
question on the table? Yes. So we have a question for you guys that we would love to know. Our question for you is, what's something you've had to relearn about confidence or having confidence in this particular season of life? What's something you've had to relearn to be confident about, Ashley, in your Queenager era?
I mean, probably, it's funny that we say relearn how to be confident, because I feel like the confidence in this area has really just, anyway, I would say just with the person who I am in the mirror, because I don't even know that in my teens and 20s I was really that confident in who that girl was.
Fair.
So that's why I'm like, relearn maybe isn't the right, but that's what I'm learning is to be confident in who I be. What about you?
Similar. Yeah, I think just, I don't know that I've ever had a super tremendous amount of confidence. And that could be a whole episode about why, because that's a rabbit hole. But I think just learning to have confidence in the way I'm dressed and who I am, and having that feeling when you walk into a room of, I'm allowed to be here. It's okay that I'm here. I can, that kind of thing.
Agreed.
But it's also freeing, I think, in your Queenager era, because you really start to, I mean, Ashley has said several times today, forgive a damn is busted. And so I think that is helpful in some cases, because yes, we need to care, but also not so much that it affects our confidence.
Agreed. So tell us, what is the thing that you have relearned in this era?
Or maybe learned for the first time, because perhaps we didn't ever have a lot of confidence. And if you have always had confidence and haven't had to relearn anything, please tell us what your secret is. But we would love to hear from you, so please comment below and let us know. We would love to chat with you.
Yes, and if this has resonated with you, please like and subscribe, share it with a friend, and we will see you guys next time.